There, it is Sunday evening. I've taken a couple of trades today, and I think I'm going to be all done for the day. Not that happy with how I did, but I was green, so I guess, we'll be okay with it. One of the things I wanted to share today with you was the fact that I'm just trying to find ways to bring more thoughtfulness into what I'm doing. I realize that I'm probably like a lot of traders. I like the action, and I don't probably reflect enough and journal enough and think about all the different aspects of how to make this better. I look at charts a lot, but I don't think about more, I don't know, theoretical things like how to be more analytical or how to be more patient or things like that, how to be more resilient. So I pulled out this little list from ChatGPT about qualities that make a great trader. And I'm keeping this on one screen and my charts on the other screen so I can kind of keep looking at it again and again and again and again throughout my trading day. And I mean, you can see these for yourself. I'm not going to read them out loud, but um, it really, I think for me, helps to think about all of these things all the time, at least as much as, what chart pattern am I looking for, or at least close to that, because without the patience, without the emotional control, without the long term perspective, attention to detail, um, it's just not going to work. I mean, I've been at this game for a while, and I see the psychological traps that I fall into almost every trading session, and they have to do mostly with patience and discipline. It's interesting that those are the first two, but all of them really, and the risk management should probably be number one, but they're all important, and I just want to say that I'm reading these a lot and thinking about them a lot and writing about them. So that's really good. As far as the trades today, I saw that when the market opened today, it's Sunday night, it opened with a big gap down, and this is a 15-minute chart, by the way, and this is a 1 hour cloud, 1 hour 9 EMA cloud. So that's the 8, the 9, the 5, and the 12 or 12 and a half, 9-minute EMA on the 1 hour. Okay, so 8, 9, 5, and 12 make up that cloud. Um, anyway, we gapped down and we sold down. And the thing that I've been looking at a lot lately are these rollovers that happen right when the volume comes in, right towards the opening of the session. For example, on Friday, we had this rollover, which set up a really great trade. And, this was the 8:30 news. Price retraced up to that cloud, rolled over. And when the rollover was confirmed, the trade that got set up was this back test of this candle and a nice flush down. We had something similar happen on back on dang it, sorry, I guess I need to do this. We had something similar happen the day before. Uh, and I'm using these new candles that TradingView has to offer. Basically, they're called volume candles. It's new, and it really helps me see. It reminds me, okay, wait till they open, till the candles we have real volume, because that's when the moves can happen. So and that's when the moves are more predictable too. So same thing happened here. We had the 9:30 open, came up, put in a doji, a spinning top, rolled over, and then once we had the rollover complete, we could set our Fibonacci retracement levels in order to find the best entry point. And it came right up to the 61.8, close to it, and flushed down hard. So today I was kind of like thinking a lot about these rollovers since I've been seeing them a lot lately. And so I was like, okay, well, let me mark this swing low here from Friday, which I did. And sorry, I covered it right here. You can't see it right there. And that was Friday's low, so that would be a resistance point. And then the market opened, flushed down, bounced, and started to move back up towards that level. It hit that level, put in a long seller wick, rolled over, and then your confirmation candle was this one. And so what I did is when I got that confirmation candle, I went ahead and put the Fibonacci retracement levels on it. And they are right here. And I can zoom in on this for you a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. Let me zoom in on that a little bit on the faster chart so you can get a feel for what I was looking at when that trade was setting up and how I missed it, unfortunately. So when that trade was setting up, what I'm trying to do is trade double tops or head and shoulders against key areas of resistance. And for me, a key area of resistance is the 50% retracement combined with, if possible, other factors, like in this case, VWAP was right there. And we also had the 4-minute 90 EMA band coming down, so the cloud coming down. So I use the 4-minute EMA on the fast charts I told you before because it averages out the 3-minute and the 5-minute, which lots and lots and lots and lots of day traders use. I think probably the vast majority of day traders use these as resistance levels, at least one of the resistance levels that we're looking at. So I averaged the two for a 4-minute 90 EMA. So I'm also looking for a double top or a head and shoulders or a triple wave. And you could say that this was a triple wave here, 1, 2, 3, but in reality, the pattern was more of a double top. And then the target is going to be just above this 1.618. So what I did is I got in early. I kind of jumped the gun. I didn't really wait for a true pattern against the level, either this level or this level. I just kind of saw it bounce off this level once when it first got in and start to move down. And I thought, well, it's just going to go without me. So I went ahead and got in there. It moved up. It did not stop me out. It moved back down. And then it came back up again. And I thought, I think maybe it's going higher. I got kind of nervous because I got in early. So I just put my exit at my entry so that I could stop out break even. And sure enough, it came down, flushed really hard off the pattern that I had identified and the level that I had identified previously in looking at the 15-minute candles right here, the rollover action, and it went down and touched pretty close to my target. Actually, I had set a target of 72 when I first set the trade up, but then I chickened out and got out early. So anyway, that was a lesson to me that, just trust your patterns, wait for your patterns. It's coming back to this again. We need to have discipline to adhere to the well thought out strategy, which is to play those rollovers but wait for the double top or the head and shoulders at the key level of resistance, the Fibonacci retracement levels. Discipline to do that is important. The patience to wait for that is important. And, the emotional control to not jump the gun and do FOMO is important. And all these are important, but those are the three that I kind of used more of today. That being said, I did get one trade today, and that was when after the open, I saw this ascending triangle and then the double bottom off the VWAP. So I went ahead and picked it up just before 1830 and wrote it up for about 15 points. So I got a little winner out of that. A little something. I used the account that I almost blew the other day to do that with, and I added about $400 to that account, so that was great. So if I can get that up a little bit higher, then I'll add it back into the group of 10 and do a group of 11 again. Anyway, that's really about it for now. I just wanted to share with you some of my thoughts about today and how trying to pay more attention to all these skills here and some of these as well is super important. But for today, we had a couple of trades. One was a winner, one was a scratch. I missed the big one. I was in it, but I got out. I was in too early, and I got out too early also. That would have been a really nice one, but about $1,000 trade, but that's okay. It's hopefully I learned something from it. I don't know that I necessarily did, but I hope I did. I seem to have a pretty thick skull these days and don't really learn things very well. But anyway, that's about it for right now. And the market's moving down again, so I'll just say goodbye for now.